I'm in a groove state of mind. I'm moving all the time. No excuses and no blame. I'm stepping up my game. I'm a groove school, yes I am. With groove I know I can. Read my master plan. I'm grooving, yes I am. I'm grooving. Oh, I'm grooving, yes I am. I'm grooving. I'm moving, yes I am. I'm moving. I'm moving, yes I am. I'm moving, yes I am. Groove Nation inspires me to bust loose and break free. I'm dancing to my dreams, bursting at the seams. I'm feeling groove-alicious. Who knows who I am? 'Cause now is my time to have a groove state of mind. I'm grooving. Oh, I'm grooving. I'm grooving, yes I am. I'm grooving. Oh, I'm grooving. I'm grooving, yes I am. I'm grooving. I'm grooving, yes I am. I'm grooving. I'm grooving. I'm grooving, yes I am.
Hello, 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 and welcome back to day number 5 of the Groove 5-Day Challenge. Have you been grooving with us all 5 days? If you have, type in I'm grooving inside of the comments because yes, we are on the final day. If you're joining us live, give us a hashtag live. If you join us on the replay, give us a hashtag replay. And as always, we want to encourage you to interact with us, to engage, to ask questions, because this is what the challenge is all about. And seeing that today is day number 5 and that today is the last day, I want to know, how are you feeling? Besides feeling groovy, are you feeling happy? Are you excited for this? Are you sad that it's almost over? Are you curious? Are you ambitious? Are you just looking forward to what's ahead? Are you preparing to take action? Are you going to do something? Take us up on not just this challenge, but the following challenges as time goes on. Let us know inside the comments. Because as we've been saying all week long, we are your teammates. We are your partners, accountability partners, in fact. And we want to make sure that you are absolutely taking action, that you are somebody who is going to be doing something, not just wasting your time, right? And because you're here right now, my question to you is, have you shared or promoted this final 5th day? That's what we talked about yesterday, right? Have you at least shared your affiliate link on, I don't know, social media, or maybe in your emails, sending it out to your friends on Messenger, writing a blog post, something, just anything, right? Have you shared or promoted? If not, why not? Today's the 5th day. Remember, taking grasp of the opportunity. There's only one now, and that's your time, right? My time is now, and so is yours. If you haven't done that yet, do that right now. Do not wait. Do it this very moment, because hashtag sharing is caring. We still believe in sharing, right? We still believe in caring, right? That's why you're a part of this community. It's not about you. It's not about me. We talked about this already, right? It's about the community. It's about what we can do together to change the world. So how many of you are ready for that next step? How many of you are excited for what is to come? Because here's the thing, over the last 5 days, over the last several hours. And every time that we've been talking to each and every single one of you about what it is that you need to do with your business, right? It's all about getting started up to this point. It's all about what it is that you can do up to this point. So think about it. Since day one, how have you progressed? How have you made a difference in your life? How has it impacted you? Have you started online? Have you started an online business for the very first time? Have you taken any kind of action? If you have, congratulations. Congratulate each other, in fact, because this is not the end. This is just the beginning. Today is day 5 of the challenge, but for you, it may very well be day 1, day number 1 of the rest of your life. You see, when I left Hong Kong for the US, all of my friends in Hong Kong, they were saying, well, this is it. That's the end, folks. That's all, folks, right? But it wasn't. It was just the beginning, because when I moved to America, my entire life changed. I had different education. I had different mindset. I learned different things. I was exposed to different cultures, and that was the beginning. When I started corporate America, after I, graduated from school and everything that we're supposed to do in the real world, right? Wow, congratulations, you finished school. That is the end. Nope, it was just the beginning. When I started working at Google, it gave me so many opportunities, opened up so many more windows and doors for me. And finally, I quit Google. I resigned. I left, right? They say, that's it, folks. That's the end. Thank you very much. Thanks for playing. Nope. That was just the beginning of my entrepreneurship. Back in 2020, everything shut down, right? That was the end of, yes, my business offline for a while, my seminars, my workshops, my training, my traveling. But guess what? It was also just the beginning of this, the beginning of Groove, the beginning of an online community, the beginning that took the path to where we are right now. So today might be the end, quote unquote, the end of our very first 5-day challenge. But again, for you, it may very well be the first day of the rest of your life. So write that down. Today is the first day of the rest of my life. Today is the first day of the rest of my life. And just out of curiosity, out of the last 5 days, how many of you actually had your first breakthrough of sorts? I don't know, you realized that you wanted to start your online business for the very first time. Maybe you promoted your affiliate link for the very first time. You found out that you can promote an affiliate link for the very first time. How many of you actually shared something on social media for the very first time? How many of you had this breakthrough? Now, I don't know if this gentleman is actually with us here right now, right here at this point, but I will share with you. There was a gentleman named Jim that has been, I've been talking to him and chatting with him over email for weeks and weeks. And he's one of the very few who would always, after every event, email me and say, hey, that was a great session, and this is what I learned, and here are my thoughts. And we've become more of pen pals, right? But the one thing about Jim was he was very anti-social media, anti-Google, anti-Facebook, anti-YouTube, anti-everything. And every single day, it was like, oh man, you're inching me just a little bit closer to maybe just what I want to do. And this is something that's absolutely exciting. And I said, maybe, just maybe, we'll see you in the comments one of these days, right? But if not, then email is just absolutely fine. And yesterday, after our session, he said, you've convinced me. You've convinced me to step outside of my comfort zone, and I am going to create my very first social media account in a very long time. And he's going to join us, on Google. He's going to join us on YouTube. Whenever he feels like he's ready to take that next step, he's going to do it. But the moral of the story is that he took action, right? The moral of the story is that he had that breakthrough. If you can please help me to give Mr. Jim a huge round of applause and applaud him, right? Congratulate him for taking this first step towards the next step on what you need to achieve. It's all about baby steps. It's all about doing things one thing at a time. You cannot run before you walk. You cannot walk before you can crawl, right? If you're not even born yet, your world hasn't even started. Forget about any of that. There's no crawling or crying or eating. You're just getting started, right? So everything is just baby steps. Imagine how far along you've come since the last 5 days, since day number 1. Do you think that you've made progress? If you think that you've made progress, type in progress inside the comments, and I congratulate you for that. But don't stop at today. Don't stop at day number 5 just because we're at day 5 of the challenge. There will be more community activity. I guarantee it. There will be more training. And yes, there will be more challenges. Will you make the commitment to also continue to be a part of those? Let us know inside the comments. Are you making that commitment? And it's great that all of us want to continue to learn, and all of us continue to want to see what else is new, and want to learn new things and discover new things. And we want to take more notes, more and more notes, which is highly, highly encouraged, by the way. But at some point in time, we got to stop simply taking notes and start taking action. Write that down. Start taking action. Day number 5 is ending. It might be sad for many of us, but it is a blessing in disguise because it forces us to implement everything that we have learned. And if you haven't had the chance to watch it, watch the replay, you will see a little ticker at the bottom of the screen. Groove.cn/challenge. Go there, register on the thank you page. You will see everything that you need, at least for a limited time before it completely changes, right? Because we're gonna have new challenges, and at that point in time, the content is gonna be replaced. So while you still can, make sure that you bookmark all of the replays while it's still available so that you can watch them. What do you need to take action? What are you gonna need to take those next steps? Ask me what. Ask me what, question mark, inside the comments. What is it that you are going to need in order for you to effectively take action after everything that you have learned over the past few days? Well, number 1, write this down. You're going to need a mentor. You will need somebody to guide you, whether it's in a group setting, whether it's one-on-one. If you have goals of wanting to achieve that within the next 30 days or within the next 90 days, as what George shared with us yesterday, if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, you want to go as a team. As fast as you can go by yourself, guess what? There's still always going to be a limitation on what you can achieve and how far you're ultimately going to be able to go. It will stop at some point in time. So number 2, you will need to work with us as a team. I encourage you. I want to inspire you. I want to convince you, persuade you that as much as you might be, I don't know, a loner, antisocial, awkward, introvert, believe it or not, like myself, I am also extremely, extremely introverted, but in the right situation and when necessary, we step outside of our comfort zones, right? That's what we talked about yesterday. So that's what I'm doing. With the community and with the team, that's how you will propel forward. Not by waking up every single day, facing 4 walls, looking at your computer and saying, what do I do next? That's the number 1 way to blow off motivation. The number 1 way for you to throw in the towel and to give up. That is not something that I recommend if you are serious about your business. Maybe, just maybe, you need somebody to do it for you. Maybe, just maybe, you need somebody to build out your website on your behalf, build out the funnels. You're just not technical, you might say. You just can't figure it out, or you cannot justify investing the time to figure it out when you can simply get somebody else to do it for you so that you can work on your business as opposed to in your business. And when you work on your business, you continue to improve. Now, as we talked about the other day, right, it's very easy for us to get distracted. There are so many people out there, right? Oh yeah, I can help you. PM me, or I'll PM you, or I can do this, or I can do that. But guess what? None of them are Groove approved. Nobody that Groove HQ can actually recommend or endorse. Why would we want to take that risk on something like that, right? So you ask yourself, what is it that you are looking for? What is it that's going to help you to maximize your results? What is it that you need? And write that down. You don't have to put that down in the comments, but write that down. Because all week long, we've been sharing with you different bonuses. You still like bonuses, right? If you like bonuses, type in bonuses inside the comments. And I promise you that today there will be more. But if you do want to learn more about the best possible Groove approved way of getting that extra help, to finding a mentor to guide you, to work with you personally, to get a service provider to work things out and build things out for you, remember our resources page, groove.cm/resources. groove.cm/resources. And when you go to groove.cm/resources, you will see this page. And remember, there are just a lot of different things that you can be looking at right over here, because for a very limited time, and this is in real time, very limited, because it is a very time sensitive event. It's a bonus event that's happening this coming weekend, which means that, of course, once the weekend is over, the bonus goes away. Everything is always time sensitive. So as we always say, the best time was yesterday, but the next best time is now. So come over here, groove.cm/resources. You will see that there's a time-sensitive bonus event that we want to invite you to. If you found any value yesterday on what we talked about in terms of social media marketing, well, guess what? We are going to have a live mini course that's going to be absolutely free as a bonus, should you choose that you want to attend. Do you like free? By the way, you like free? Type in free inside the comments. Extremely time-sensitive bonus event. But what I actually want to direct your attention to is not just more training. Yes, training is going to continue to happen because we always love to share. As you can see, right? These challenges scheduled for, we set in the beginning 30 minutes to 60 minutes. We've over-delivered every single time, to the point where yesterday we went over 2 hours, right? Not because we want to bore you. And if it does bore you and it's not for you and it takes too much of your time and it's too long and it's a waste of your time, then please do something else. Instead of whining and complaining, just do something else that makes sense to you, because you're wasting everyone else's time, including your own, by complaining that it's wasting your time. Do you see the irony in that, right? But you're always going to see people who will do that. I encourage you to be that minority, okay? The minority of the action takers who see the appreciation and be open-minded to what is possible. So with that, we are going to over-deliver yet again in our next free live mini course, where you have the bonus events. But again, where I want to direct your attention to is resource number 1 on where it says Groove Coaching. If you want to work with us in a small group coaching environment, have your questions answered. We do this pretty periodically. In fact, we've been doing it every single week for the past several weeks, going live every single week. It's not live like this where you only see me and anybody else who brings whom we bring up. It's actually a Zoom meeting. In a meeting, right, where you can be there and you can actually turn on your cam and you can actually turn on your mic, and it can be an interactive experience. It's an actual group coaching session where you can also be networking yourself. So if that's something that you want, click right here on where it says register for Groove Coaching. And that environment is always going to be something that's available to you for as long as it is active. But the one that I really want to invite you to take action on, because again, talking about how you can maximize your results, talking to a mentor, talking to a consultant, talking to people who can help you to build your sites, I want to invite you to request a private consultation. The reason why we say that you need to request it is because it's not guaranteed, because there's an overwhelming amount of people who want that one-on-one time. You can imagine, right? And it just isn't feasible for all of us to talk to everybody. So there would be a form that you would be filling out, optional if you want to, but if you fill that out, it's going to maximize your chances of actually requesting and booking a private consultation. So just for a short while, I want to show you how this works. All you got to do is click right here on where it says request a consultation. And once you come to this page, it'll say free private consultation with a Groove marketing and sales consultant. Scroll down. All you got to do is enter your information, and that's it. Now, if you want to skip through to this place right over here, all right, skip through to the consultation. Yes, this is, in fact, its own individual page, and you will be able to find that at groove.cm/consultation. Once again, that's groove.cm/consultation. So go there right now, request your consultation, book a slot if you can, because that's also going to maximize your chances. But today, we are going to continue on with the 5-day challenge. Okay, so as you can see, we've been going through this all 5 days. Let me go ahead and show this to you in presenter view so that it looks a little bit better. In summary, for the past 5 days, we've been talking about this 5-day how to get started with Groove challenge. Have you been getting value over the past 5 days? If you have, type in value inside of the comments. We've been sharing with you, especially if you've been getting started, right? If you're just getting started, how to launch your online business within these 5 days. And if you've been following along, if you've been taking action, it's not just by the end of these 5 days, you should have your business launched. And in fact, by the end of your 3rd day, if you have been following along, you should have already started your affiliate marketing business at the very least. At the very least, yesterday, we elaborated on that, right? By sharing with you how you can promote. So with that, right, you should already have your online business launched. Is that you? If you have already launched it, type in I inside of the comments and allow all of us inside of the comment in the chat as well to congratulate you for taking action, because the only reason why this wouldn't have happened, and if you don't have a business, is either number one, you didn't follow along, you didn't watch it, in which case watch the replay, right? Or number two, you watched it, but you took absolutely no action. So make that breakthrough as what we mentioned, right? On day number 1, we talked about the Groove platform, why you need it, why you should have it, why you are lucky to be a part of this community, because you are that 1%, the minority of the people who actually said yes, even to the free offer of Groove, whereby many people skipped it out because of their closed mindsets and their closed mentality. They couldn't see anything outside of their actual world, right? They're living in their own little bubble, they're living in their own little box, and they're not yet ready to explore what's beyond that box. So I congratulate you, because not only did we share with you how to make money, you want to make money, type in make money inside of the comments with the Groove platform. But we also share with you how you can save money. Type in save money if you want to save money, right? You can do both with the Groove platform itself. You can also learn, you can also network, you can also get a lot of free benefits you don't get anywhere else, including this amazing 5-day challenge, which I hope you're also seeing value in. That was on day number 1. On day number 2, we share with you the variety of Groove business models. It's not just software. It's not just tools that you need for your business. What if you don't have a business? What if you want more businesses, right? We talked about all the ways that you can use Groove to make money with the websites that you build, the websites that you have not yet built, with your e-commerce, with your own agency services. How many of you had your mind blown with ideas on day number 2 alone? If your mind was blown, type in mind blown inside of the comments. Watch it again if that's something that is going to be helpful to you, because a lot of times, the more times that we watch something, the more value we get from it as well. Day number 3, we talked about the Groove affiliate program. And this is something that if you have nothing else, right, you're just getting started, and you don't know how to begin your entrepreneurship journey or your internet marketing business and everything else with even affiliate marketing, right? We share with you a lot of different ways, a lot of different platforms, but bar none, the very best one is right here within Groove. What are you waiting for? When you sign up for Groove, you got your platform, right? You're making money, you're saving money at the same time. There's a free affiliate business built right in. What are you waiting for? What's stopping you? Why are you letting that stop you from doing something and being productive and choosing to do something else when you can be making progress all the while already, right? So on day number 3, we talked about how you can get started with Groove, even with the free account, making up to 20% on all the sales that you ultimately make. On day number 4, we talked about how you can promote Groove. Yesterday, we shared with you a lot of social media strategies. And you don't even need to sell anything, right? All you got to do is give away free things. If you like free things and you had typed free inside the comments, do you think that other people will also like free things? Do you see the value in giving away free things to help other people and at the same time making money yourself? If you see that and you agree with that and you know that it's going to help you every single step of the way, type in yes inside the comments, because that's exactly what you're doing. You're sharing, you're providing value. And if you're not, you're doing everyone in your network a disservice because you are selfishly keeping it to yourself, right? And so for day number 4, we showed you many ways on how you can promote Groove. And even without any technical skills, without any marketing skills, without knowing anything about promotions, copy and paste. How many of you can copy and paste? Type in I inside the comments if you can copy and paste. Everything that we showed you yesterday on day number 4 was copy and paste. The most that we did outside of copy and pasting was I clicked on the back button to delete stuff, or I clicked on the enter button to get some extra lines or whatever else, but I literally did not type in any words. If you followed along yesterday, you would see that to be true, right? This is the easiest. Are there more advanced ways? Are there better ways? Are there going to be more complicated ways, or more effective ways, more impactful ways? Absolutely. But again, we all start somewhere, right? So day 4, this is how you get started. And day number 5, that's today, we're going to share with you more about how you can maximize your Groove commissions. And if you're thinking that, oh yeah, great, yeah, let's learn about that. I don't know if you know this or not, but we've been talking about how you can maximize your Groove commissions this entire time, ever since the beginning. Ever since the first, 20 minutes, 30 minutes that we've been here already. It's not a 30-minute intro. It's not a 30-minute story. We've been starting the entire time. We've been teaching the entire time. We've been telling you what you need to do to maximize your Groove commissions this entire time. It's all a matter of how you absorb the content. So remember the other day when we say learn to learn, don't just listen to words. Don't just have these content come in one ear and out the other. A lot of times we are sharing things with you that are actionable. When we say you need a mentor, when we're saying talk to us and schedule a consultation, when we're saying that you find somebody who is Groove approved to work with you, to continue to learn, to continue to implement, to continue to be a part of the community, this is how you maximize your Groove commissions. This is how you maximize your results. All of it. All of it. So if you want to watch all of our replays and you want to see exactly what you need to do in order for you to take all of those to the next level, and you haven't seen them yet, and you haven't done this yet, go to groove.cm/challenge. Groove.cm/challenge. If you can find that page, groove.cm/challenge is right over here. All right. If you haven't done so yet, come over here, register right over here. And even though the event is over, the good news is that right after that, on the thank you page, you are going to see all of the recordings from day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, and day 5 for a limited time. Because the next time that we schedule a challenge, it's going to be in the exact same URL. Okay, so the content is going to be replayed. So while you still can, watch us on Facebook or watch us on YouTube. Absorb the information, take action on the content, and prepare yourself for future ones, because this is all going to be absolutely crucial for your next steps. So how else how else are you going to be able to maximize your commissions? How else are you going to be able to maximize your commissions? Ask me how else inside the comments. Not just how, because we've been sharing with you how all this time already, but how else? How else are you going to be able to maximize everything that we teach you? How else are you going to be able to make more than what you normally should be making as a regular member? Well, first of all, as we mentioned, don't do it alone. Don't try and figure it out by yourself. Get help. This is what this community is designed to do. It's designed to get you help. Now, here's the thing. Just like the real world, some help is free. Many of the help is free, in fact, but some help is not. But that's life and that's business. Do you agree with that? If you agree with that, type in agree inside the comments. Your ongoing challenge, whether on the free side or whether you need to invest something, your investments of time, your investment of funds, your investment of efforts, your investment of energy, your investment of sacrifices, there's always going to be some kind of an investment. Your ongoing challenge, write this down, is to never stop learning. Never stop learning. On top of that, never stop taking action. At Groove, we give as much as we can. I hope at least over the last few days, just in the 5-day challenge alone, you see that. Do you see that? If you see that, type in I see inside of the comments. Type in I see. I see that, right? Hopefully you see that we give as much as we can, regardless of what kind of program it might be. So if we can give so much away, even if it's for free, imagine how much more you can get. How much more you can get if you have a premium membership, right? If we can give away so much for free for the free Groove account, imagine how much you will get, how much more you will get with the Premium Plus Lifetime account. If we can give you so much in our free coaching that we do on Mondays or the 5-day challenge, right? Imagine how much you can get, how much more you can get with premium coaching. How much more will you be able to get with premium services, right? Everything that we do is designed to help you, to over deliver. And many people, our competitors, our friends, people who are even our audiences, our customers, our clients, they're saying, dude, you are spoiling the market. You are absolutely spoiling the market, because now we go out there and we don't want to pay for anything, or when we invest in something, we expect so much more, and now nothing is good enough. Nothing is good enough, because even for things that you're giving away for free, it is so much more valuable than what other people are charging thousands upon thousands upon thousands for. Why wouldn't I, at that point in time, want to invest in you? So again, this is a lesson in disguise. I'm not just talking about what we are doing here at Groove. I am talking about as a marketer, as an entrepreneur. If you are going to maximize your results, you're going to beat your competition, and you are going to be the number one in your industry, you have to distinguish yourself from everyone else. Write that down. You need to distinguish yourself from everyone else. You need to go above and beyond everyone else. You got to be better than everyone else. You got to be the best. Write that down. I got to be the best. Being the best means that you will differentiate yourself from your competition. And when people think about, oh, fitness or health or pet grooming or raising kids, how to be the perfect parent, how to lose weight, how to be buff in the gym, how to pick up girls or how to pick up guys, or how to get your ex back, or whatever else, right? Whatever niche. The person that they think about, the brand that they think about, the company, the product, the service is you. The way that you do that is to distinguish yourself and become the best in what you do. This is how you will maximize your results. Now, we spoiled the market so much that now, whether we're in one of these little training sessions, whether we're on live or whether we're on social media or whether you see one of our ads and in the comments, you're going to see people who say, oh, I can't believe it. Why are you charging for your software now? I thought that it was free, right? How can you go from free to upgrading? This is a lie, right? This is something that doesn't make sense. It wasn't something that's perfectly honest, right? They complain that they don't get the complete upgrade for free. Is it just me, or does that really like not make sense in the real world, right? They are complaining on why we're not giving them the complete upgrade of the full software for life. They're complaining about why we're not giving them free one-on-one coaching that's going to give them step-by-step and walk them through from A to Z, have somebody spend personal time with them, an hour a day, 2 hours a day for 3 months, for 6 months, for a year. They're wondering why people are not doing charity and helping them for free because that's what they expect. Hello? Is it just me? Or is there something wrong with that mentality? I want to ask them, hi, is this your first day on earth? Because from what I know, that's not how the real world works, right? That's not how things work. If you want to make money, are you going to be doing that by doing things for free? This is a business and not a charity. So with that, the way that you maximize your commissions is, and we are guilty of doing the exact same thing. Stop doing so much for free. Stop giving away so much for free. At the end of the night, your time is worth something. Your skills are valuable. You are valuable. And if you are just doing charity work and all you're doing is giving away free stuff with no intention of making money, you're not maximizing your commissions. You're not maximizing your results. You're not getting any results at all. So you need to understand that it's okay at some point in time to ask for the sale. You need to know that at some point in time to start charging what you are worth, what your software products might be worth, what your time might be worth, what your skills might be worth, because this, in fact, is a proven model. It's a proven business model. All these things that we're giving away for free, and we are different because we don't say, hey, join us and you will get something for free for 14 days or for 30 days, and after that, we're going to start charging you for that. No, the Groove software is free for life, right? The free version of it is free for life. We're not going to take that away from you. The 5-day challenges that we're doing, the coaching that we're doing, the 30-minute consultations that we're doing, they're free. It's available to you for zero money, zero cost, right? It's free. But here's the thing. There's a free version to our training. There's a free version of our software, to our mini courses, to our challenges, to our ebooks, to our webinars that you can also give away. But if you're nervous, if you're not comfortable with asking for the sale, the good news is that right here in the community, we ask for the sale on your behalf. Right? If you send people to the Mike webinar, he's going to say, hey, go here and upgrade your accounts. If I say, come to my webinar or come to my training, I'll say, hey, come over here and sign up for our coaching program or sign up for our one-on-one or sign up for our agency services, right? I'll do the sales for you. And all you got to do is continue to give away things for free. But if people come to you and say, hey, I thought that was supposed to be free and that it was going to be free forever and that it's going to be free for life. Well, certain things are, but if that's your mentality, why don't you go to Amazon? Go to Amazon and complain about why they're selling you products. How come you're not sending this to me for free? How come you're charging me for this phone? How come you're charging me for this pen? And how come you're charging me for shipping this product all the way to my doorstep? Shouldn't it be free? Yeah, in the ideal world, it should be. But if that's your mentality, you want everything for free, go complain to Amazon. Go complain to Facebook. Hey, I'm trying to do something good here. I'm trying to build a business. I'm trying to change lives. Why are you charging me for ads? Go complain to Facebook about that, right? Are we starting to see how ridiculous this mindset is? Go complain to Google. And here is probably one of the best examples. You sign up for Gmail, right? Not Jim, because he doesn't like Google. But let's say that you sign up for Gmail and you use it and it's free. Well, did you know that it's free up to 15 gigabytes of storage? If you have too much content, if you have too many emails, if you have too many attachments and you start using your Google Drive, right, and it goes beyond 15 gigabytes, then they are going to charge you for it. What? I thought it was free. I thought it was going to be free forever and you're never going to charge me something for it, right? If you have a problem with the freemium model, which is what it's called, then go complain to Google first before you complain to us or anyone else. This is the real world. This is business. So if this is your mindset and you are in your own little world and you're going to be stuck there until you realize that it is what it is. Take it or leave it. If either you yourself are not comfortable with this fact, or you're not comfortable sharing something for free, like Groove for free, because you know that it is not actually free. They say there are upgrade options, which by the way are optional. You don't need them. We still have people in this community who have never upgraded and they still get access to all of our education. They still get access to the community. They still get access to all the value. But if that's the one thing that's stopping you, forget about maximizing your Groove commissions. Forget about maximizing your results. You're not going to get any results to begin with. This is the business model. You got to do it. Okay. Now, what if I were to tell you though? What if I were to tell you that by being here in this challenge, you actually don't have to take it or leave it. You don't have to take it or leave it. Because as we mentioned before, we do surprises. We do bonus. Do you like surprises, by the way? If you like surprises, type in surprises inside of the comments. Type in surprises inside the comments. Oh, Rosalina is saying, we pay for the best. And that makes a really good point, right? We pay for the best. Why? Because a lot of people, they go into a consultation or they start talking about the software. They start talking about the services. They talking about the products that we have. They talk about our time. And then they say, okay, that's great. How much do you charge? And we tell them whatever it is that the investment is. And sometimes they'll go, oh, that's too expensive, right? Or that costs way too much. There are cheaper options out there. So my question is, do you want the cheapest or do you want the best? Because I guarantee if you want the cheapest, it's not going to be the best. And if you want the best, it's not going to be the cheapest. That is just the real world. Do you agree with that? If you agree, type in agree inside of the comments. But the thing is, even though many of the things we do are the best, is also not the most expensive. We're not the cheapest, but we're also not the most expensive. We are fair. We are a community that produces products, services, training, education for marketers by marketers. So we know what is the most reasonable. And if you ask me, the most that people complain about is not that we are too expensive or that we are too cheap. Sometimes they say they're not charging enough. We're not charging enough, right? And that's our problem. We just want to over-deliver way too much. So here is our surprise to you. What if I were to tell you that by being here in this challenge, again, you don't need to necessarily take it or leave it. It's not just what it is. Just out of curiosity, how many of you right here, right now, have a free Groove account, a Groove platform accounts, right? The software itself. If you have a free account, type in free account inside of the comments. If money isn't an issue, I want to know how many of you would potentially be interested in upgrading your accounts or getting somebody that you know an upgraded account or promoting an upgraded account knowing that potentially money may not be an issue. How many of you would be interested in perhaps, if money isn't an issue, a part of the continued education that we talked about that normally would be chargeable? How many of you would be interested in upgrading your community membership and maybe, just maybe, even getting some additional services, pages that are done for you if money isn't an issue? If you're interested in something like that, type in interested inside the comments. Because if you see the value in itself, the upgrade, the continued education, the mentor, what if I were to tell you that there is a possible way for you to join us within the next few days? And let's just say, not just to get the best possible deal on an upgraded account. Okay, that's number one. But you're also going to get the best possible bonuses that's not available anywhere else. Not available if you choose to upgrade via the dashboard. Not available if you choose to upgrade with somebody else. Not available if you go anywhere else other than going through us for being a part of the coaching, being a part of the 5-day challenge. What if I were to tell you that within the next few days, we are willing to work something out with you where it might even potentially, even for our $10,000, $15,000, $25,000 coaching programs? What if I were to tell you that there is a possibility that you can join us for $0 down? You simply invest as you go, as you get results, something unheard of and not anything that any other people out there, any other so-called mentors or trainers would even dare to promote, to offer. Why? Because they're not confident in what they teach. They're not confident that you will win. They're not confident that you will get results. And quite frankly, they don't care. Hopefully, you see up until this point that now that we do. We care, right? And that's why we're willing to put our money where our mouth is and say, hey, invest nothing right now. Start off with us. Start off working with us and see how you can make progress along the way, and then decide whether or not it's for you. If this is something that you would be interested in, type in me inside of the comments. Type in me inside the comments. And once again, if you are interested to be able to join us for something like that, and Charles is saying that is an incredible offer, I agree. Groove.cm/consultation. Okay, groove.cm/consultation. Make sure that you go there right now and book your consultation. Talk to us. That is the only way that you will be able to actually get all these special bonuses. And by the way, make sure that when you are requesting your consultation or when you're talking to one of our consultants, you let us know that you were a part of the 5-day challenge, because right now, this is the only place where these bonuses are available. So let's share with you now some additional ways that you can actually, again, maximize your commissions. Hopefully you just saw a lesson, right? You just saw another marketing lesson on what we just shared. When you promote something, when you are selling something, giving something away for free, anybody, and I mean anybody, right? They can say, hey, go sign up for this software for free, right? Hey, check out this 5-day challenge for free. But again, how is your offer going to be different? You tell me, who else out there offers what we just offered and saying, work with us. Let us help you first. Forget about the money. If money is no issue, how many of you would be interested in us spending our time with you? Right? And on top of that, giving you a free consultation on those next steps. I dare you I challenge you to find any other community that gives even a fraction of the value that we give even to our free members. This is how you distinguish yourself from everyone else, and this is how you maximize your results. You are you, right? And you do you, as we talked about yesterday. You're not anyone else. You're not copying anyone else. You do you. You don't care what other people think. You don't care if your competitors call you crazy. You don't care if other people are saying, are you undercharging? Are you overcharging? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Forget about what they say. What is the percentage of the people that we're after? We talked about this yesterday, right? 1%. Go after that 1% that see your value, that appreciate you, that take action, that know what you're worth, who are willing to work with you. And as we mentioned, for this actual model that Groove follows, it is now a multi-million-dollar company, upwards 8 figures or more. Is that crazy? If you think that's crazy, type in crazy inside the comments. Yes, it sounds crazy, but it's crazy enough to work. It's crazy enough to be a reality. And we know this from the inside. And so we can legitimately and honestly and ethically and morally tell this to you. These are the strategies that we're using. So don't just learn from what we say. Don't just learn from what we teach. Learn from what we do. Write that down. Learn from what we do. You're learning through our action, learning through our implementation. So the exact same things that we're sharing with you to do, right? We're not just talking just to be talking. We are doing the exact same thing. And that's why you should be following along. Now, once you have that mindset, yes, I am going to get those results. And yes, I am going to do it. And yes, I am going to make those commitments to take action. I just saw moments ago, many of us who are starting out with that free account, no issues. That's where everybody starts, myself included, right? I also had the free account for the longest time. I still have many free accounts, in fact, but don't tell Groove HQ that. Either way, when you understand that you need to start somewhere, you know that by starting somewhere, this is just the beginning. And so when you're starting, and all of us who have a free account, right? We are having a free account. We are immediately free Groove affiliates as well. We have our own business. You can now make as much as 20% commissions off of every single sale that you make. That's pretty good. That's more than Amazon, right? They pay you what, 1%, 2%? We talked about all the benefits, by the way, of the Groove affiliate program on day number 3. So make sure that you watch all of that so that you don't miss out. We're not going to get into all of that today. Okay. We're not going to get into all of that again today. But the one thing that I do want to emphasize is that now, with the understanding that there might potentially be no money down, there might potentially be no risk and no obligation on your end, why wouldn't you want to upgrade your account? Number one, for all the benefits that you will get. Number two, for the limited time that the lifetime deal would still be available. For number three, at the investment that is available for. But more importantly, why wouldn't you want to increase your commissions from 20% to 40%? Why make 250 USD per sale of a lifetime offer as opposed to 500 USD? On what planet does that make sense? Because here's the thing. When you invest in the lifetime, I'm not talking about the monthly ones right now. I'm talking about the lifetime one. All you need is 3 sales. All you need is 3 sales. How many? 3. Once you've made your 3rd sale, not only have you broken even, you are already in profit. You are already in profit. So why would you want to not be in profits after your 3rd sale by not getting yourself a lifetime account? In what world does that make sense? You tell me. So think like marketers. think like how we, just the same, are differentiating ourselves. You go to our top competition, they're not going to offer you something like this. They're not going to offer you a premium lifetime account. It doesn't exist, right? So your best bet, and one of yet another way for you to complement your account membership, your mentorship, to complement the services that might potentially be done for you, write this down, is to have an upgraded account. But don't get me wrong, I'm not telling you to upgrade your account right now. Don't do it right now. If you are on the market to upgrade your account, or to upgrade somebody else's account, or you want to get your account for a loved one and treat them. The holidays are coming up. So, hey, why not make your New Year resolution, a brand new one, to start your own online business? This is something that you absolutely need. If you see value in not only getting the best possible investments, but also the best possible bonuses, and seeing the value of more than doubling now your commissions, because it's not just 40%, it's up to 50%, because this includes a tier 2 10%, groove.cm/consultation. groove.cm/consultation. Okay, make sure that you talk to one of our consultants who will be able to give you, for a limited time, unlimited everything. This includes unlimited websites, unlimited funnels, unlimited videos, unlimited blogs, unlimited membership sites, unlimited emails that you can send, which is absolutely nuts, unlimited contacts. If you go to our top competitors, if you want upwards of 5,000 or 10,000, it's going to start charging you $1,000 a month, 5,000, 10,000 bucks a month or more each and every single month, just for the email marketing program. So with that, do you see the value of unlimited everything for life with Groove? If you see the value in that, type in lifetime inside of the comments. But again, go and register for a consultation, because that's where you're going to get the best possible deal. So before you upgrade, talk to our consultants for the best possible deal and bonuses. In addition, okay, maximizing your sales by not selling anything. We talked about this yesterday. If you go to our Groove JV sites, you will see that you can give away free accounts, right? You can give away our free ebook. You can give away our free webinar. You can give away our free training. This free challenge, right? And let me present for you. Let me teach for you. Let me provide the value for you, right? As well as our special guests, as well as our special experts who will continue to mentor and present. Where else are you going to find a community that not only offers you the best deal, but pretty much builds your business for you? All you got to do is share something for free. Do you see any kind of other businesses or communities doing this? So this is, again, how we differentiate ourselves from everyone else. You want to maximize your commissions, you want to maximize your results, always pile value after value after value. This is how you over deliver. Type that in: over deliver. Now, here's another way of how I potentially might be able to do something like this, because here is something that's very interesting. Just out of curiosity, how many of you have actually attended my coaching? Like the Monday, sometimes 12, I don't know, was it 12 or 10 p.m. EST? I don't even remember the time anymore, because daylight saving time, and we don't have the same time every single week. But just out of curiosity, how many of you attended those coaching sessions? If you've attended, type in I inside the comments. Now, you see this in action every single time. that we do those coaching sessions. And yes, we do the same thing on the webinars. Yes, we do similar things in consultations and in other instances, but this is the most down to earth and the most realistic, the most recent. So I'm gonna bring this to our attention and derive this, pull this from recent memory. Okay. If you've attended our recent coaching sessions, you see this in action every single time that we go live. We spend time to get to know you. We spend time to connect with you. We spend time to set the expectations. Hey, we got mentors here. You can connect with them, but make sure that you understand that these are coaches and these are mentors. They're volunteering their time, so don't treat them like customer support, because they're not. Treat them nicely and with respect, right? Respect 101. That's something that should be something that goes unsaid, right? But unfortunately, in this real world that we live in, it still needs to be said. And even after we say it, people don't listen. So that's a whole different story, right? But regardless of the case, all the introduction and the building of rapport and the storytelling, everything is a part of that. So what we do is, for about 60 minutes, we share, right? And we answer questions. And sometimes we do live demonstrations. Somebody requests that we take a look at their websites or their landing pages. We do that. It's pretty much one-on-one coaching, but in a group environment where anybody can raise their hand and ask a question. How many of you have attended and saw the value in that? Type in value if you have. Okay. Now, the reason why this is so impactful is because, and the reason why it actually works really, really, really well, is because not because we are selling, so to speak, we're actually sharing. We are actually sharing, right? It is a sharing of value. And going back to, I don't want to go too much into it, but this, and you're going to see this. I will share this anyway, because, and I'm not complaining. I'm not venting. I'm sharing this with you because this is something that you will see as well. And I know over the past few days, we talked about the importance of a positive mindset and a positive mentality, and that you will get people who maybe are just haters. You'll get people who might not understand you. You get people who may not appreciate what you do. Right? Without fail, every time we have 60 minutes of just answering questions and giving live demonstrations and just doing some really high valuable stuff and just making sure that we're blowing the value out of the water, right? And then at the end of it, I say this in the beginning already, at the end, if you feel like you want to learn more about the value of our bonuses and, upgrading your account and why you should do that, stick around at the 60-minute mark and we'll share with you more on what you can do. And after that time, if you feel like you don't need to hear it, then, feel free to excuse yourself and do something else, and that's fine. Join us again next week, right? So I go through that for 60 minutes, nothing but value. And then I go into the sharing of the actual bonuses and the sharing of the upgrade and the sharing of the continued education opportunity, whatever it might be. And then there's always that one or two, oh, I thought that this was going to be a 100% content, session with no pitch. First of all, I don't remember ever saying that, right? Number two, it's not a pitch. It's something that we're sharing, which is optional to you. And then someone else said, oh yeah, I thought that this was going to be something that was going to be helpful for me, but the entire time you're trying to sell me. What do you mean by the entire time? Because if we're at the same training for 60 minutes, I was giving pure content with absolutely no upgrade opportunities for whatever reason, right? People just choose not to see that. They have their blinders on and only saw what they want to see. So you're going to get that. Right? People don't see your true intentions, and people don't see what it is that is your true awesome value. But again, that's the 99%, perhaps, maybe, right? The other portion, the fraction of the people who will never see your value. Now, we say a lot, 1% of the people who will be receptive of you, those are the true, in real life, sales conversion numbers on websites, on landing pages, on sales letters, and everything, right? Now, the good news, and I am very proud of you, by the way, especially to those of you who are joining us live, for those of you who are joining us in real time and you're commenting inside of the chat and you are being active and you're being engaging, The majority of you, in fact, now it's the opposite of the 99 to 1. 99% of you are actually all very positive. 99% of you are seeing the value. 99% of you are actually doing a good job interacting and engaging and absorbing. This is the kind of attitude that will take you to that next step. Okay, and so with that, right, with our coaching, every time without fail, someone always thanks us for the awesome value. And that's because we give value after value after value. Write this down. In the internet marketing world, this is called the value stack. This is how you differentiate yourself from everyone else. Your competition, your students, all the quote unquote fake gurus out there who are pretending to be people whom they're not. Yeah, I know many of them. Many of them actually they used to be my students. They learned from me, and one day later, now they're experts, right? These are the fake gurus out there. So with that, okay, we're not going to get into that here today. It's just a whole different topic, right? The value stack is something that only the real deal veterans are going to be able to understand and be able to communicate that with you and to educate that with you. What this means is that you need to, true to life, provide one valuable thing after another, after another, after another. I don't know if you check out different websites, whether it's a list building website, whether it's a software, whether it's a coaching program, whether it's, a webinar, okay? The majority of the pages that we see is always going to be something like this. And let me know if this sounds familiar to you. Register for this webinar and you will get all of this, right? And you will learn all of this during the 90 minutes that we're going to be spending together. And so on that page, all they're doing is they're giving you a free webinar. Or maybe you might be on a SaaS website, right? A software as a service website, and they say sign up for a free trial, 7 days, 3 days, 14 days, 30 days, and that's pretty much all you're going to get, right? We are different because right from the get-go, even for free, we do this value stack. It's not just this one thing that we're giving you away for free. We're not just giving you one software. We're not just giving you one ebook. We're not just giving you one thing. We are giving you value after value after value. And even after you get that value, we give you even more additional value and more additional value and more additional value. Do you see that? If you do see that, again, type in, I see. Right? This is how you distinguish yourself from everyone else, because for us, and just like you, don't just sell a product. Write that down. Do not just sell. Don't just sell a product. Don't just sell a service. Don't just sell a package. Okay? Write this down. Make an offer. Make an offer. How do you make an offer? Ask me how. Just write down how, question mark, inside the comments. How do you make an offer? How do you put together a package? The answer is by over-delivering. Write that down. Over-delivering. So again, we're not just doing it just to be doing it. We are actually walking you through the entire process that we are doing every single step of the way. The reason why we deliver and then we over-deliver time and time and time and time again is because this distinguishes us from everyone else. If you've had the opportunity to experience some of our over-delivery, share with us inside the comments how that makes you feel. Does it make you feel like you are appreciated? Does it make you feel like we care about you? Does it feel like we want to make sure that we are devoted to your success? I will tell you, the only people who will over-deliver in this capacity are those who truly only care about your success. There's no way to fake this. There's no way to upkeep this kind of energy, not just for the 1 hour plus that we've been here, but even if I were to do a 2-hour event, a 3-hour event, a 5-hour event, an 8-hour event. People are shocked that I continue to talk like this as an introvert, as someone who is naturally socially awkward. I can still continue to do this for 7-8 hours at a time, even if it's a 12, 24-hour marathon. How do you do it? It's not a skill. You cannot fake it. Only if you're truly passionate about something can you pull this off. Can you actually do this? So for us, I'm not saying that you need to over deliver for 7 hours or 8 hours. I'm not saying that you got to do what I'm doing and be super high energy and have super great momentum for 60 minutes straight, 90 minutes straight, 2 hours straight. I'm not asking that of you. But what I am asking of you is to truly care about your people. And you can do so by bringing them to us. Again, your business, right? It's not yet. We haven't talked about that yet. Your own business. It's not your own products or your own services. It's ours. Let me talk for you. Let me teach for you, present for you, create the content, share, right? Let me do that. You just need to be passionate about learning and being a part of the community, saying, hey, come join me. Let's learn together. Let's do this together. Let's become the next success story together. That's all you need to be passionate about, right? So in order for you to make your own offer and sell your packages, let's say in the future, highly, highly, highly recommended that you don't just give away something that everybody else gives away, right? The registration to the webinar, the 5-day challenge. Now, what is it, even if it's one tiny thing, one little extra thing that you do, one extra thing that you give away, one extra bonus that you have, what is going to differentiate you from Rosalina? What's going to differentiate you from Charles? What's going to differentiate you from Jeanette? What's going to differentiate you from George? What's going to differentiate you from Gilmore or Wally or Jim? Is that Jim? The Jim? Wow. First time. Jim finally made it to YouTube. Let's congratulate Jim for his accomplishment. One baby step at a time, right? Maybe, just maybe, Facebook might be next. But the last time that I talked to him, he's very super anti-Facebook. But at the same time, hey, it is what it is, right? Social media marketing is going to be at the top. If it's not for you, it's not for you. But it's okay. Do what's right for you. Going back, right? Over delivering, connecting with your audience, making irresistible offer to the right audience. So how do we distinguish? Let's learn. And Jim says, finally made it. Thanks to you. No, thank you, Jim. You are the action taker. So groove.cm. Groove.cm. Let's go there. Because once you go to groove.cm, what you will see is a page that should look pretty familiar to you. Does it? If it does, type in familiar inside the comments. But unlike many of the other software programs out there, let's say GetResponse. You go to getresponse.com or Aweber. By the way, these are email autoresponder systems, MailChimp. They will say, hey, sign up for this free trial or this free account. I don't know, for 7 days, 14 days, for lifetime. I don't know, but it's a free account, right? And they'll say what you'll get is an email marketing system. Great. We need that. But what's the problem? The problem is that all it is an email marketing system. You go to WordPress. You sign up for it. Great. You can build your site. You can build your pages. But all it is a website building system. You go to Blogger. You sign up for an account. Great. But guess what? It's only a blogging system. So how do we learn? Just from what we preach, right? For marketers, by marketers. Groove knows what is over delivery. That's why when you are here We will see, and watch this video if you haven't already, right? Groove is the inflation buster. You get this and this and this and this and this, all these different software pages where you can create your websites. You can skyrocket your conversions and make your funnels, right? You can sell with your own shopping carts, selling made easy online, all these different things. You also have the marketing software, the marketing system that we just talked about, right? Except Groove Mail is a part of everything else. This also includes affiliate. Have your own affiliate program. Also create your own membership sites. Also do your own video marketing, as well as have your own e-commerce store. Do you see that we are piling on value after value after value, all under one single roof, one single account that allows you to have all of these? This is an offer. This is a package, albeit right now it's just the free offer, but an offer nonetheless. This is how you distinguish yourself from everyone else. Plus, don't even get me started, right? There's more to come, and probably even more beyond this as well. Some additional ways that we're distinguishing ourselves, right? Even with the free account, you get all these different things, which replaces all these different tools. And earlier we said, hey, we like to make money, which you can with all these different software that's available with Groove, but it's also saving you money upwards of close to $30,000 a year just on the most fundamental memberships. These aren't even the highest cost memberships that you would need to pay for if you are to subscribe to them. Is that nuts? Wix and Squarespace, $480 a year. ClickFunnels, $3,588 a year, each and every single year, right? WordPress, $720 a year. Shopify, Samcart, Kajabi, all these are competitors that will charge you month after month, year after year, each and every single month, each and every single year, for the rest of your life, for as long as you want to keep them. And at the very, very minimum, conservatively, it is going to cost you $29,436 a year at the bare minimum. So do you see how we are implementing the value stack? You get this. But not only that, you get this, and you get this, and you get this, and you get this. This is not just the price of how much you would need to invest in all these different systems, is probably the bare minimum value of what these individual apps are. So Groove Pages is worth, at a bare minimum, $480 a year. That's real world value, because that's how much other people are paying for competitor products. Does that make sense? So with this, I'll say it's even more than $480 a year in value, just because Groove Pages is so much better, right? Groove Funnels is so much better. Groove Blog is so much better. Groove Cart, Groove Sell, Groove Member, Groove Affiliate is just so much better, isn't it? So all in all, this is a true real world value of close to $30,000 USD. Do you see how we are crafting together not just what we call an offer, but an irresistible offer? Write that down. An irresistible offer. So now that we're talking about the free program, let's talk about, for us, if we are to go ahead and learn more about how to make sales, how we can make an actual offer now, and how we're able to distinguish ourselves again from everyone else. What can we do? Well, if you've signed up at Groove.cm at any point in time, whether it's directly on the next page or whether it's, later on in your dashboard or anywhere else, what you're going to see is a special offer page. Now, if this is something that you see right after you sign up for the free account at Groove.cm, this would be called the OTO page. OTO stands for one-time offer. The one-time offer usually provides you with an offer that is only available that one time. If you skip out on that, then unfortunately, that offer is gone. But for any single one of us, who are here right now and they say, oh yeah, I'm interested to learn more about how I can upgrade, any one of you actually can still upgrade if you want to. And this is the page that you're going to see. So right over here, let's reverse engineer for just a little bit, shall we? Special offer before you continue. Important, right? These plans are special offers that may expire soon. Now, when we say things like, hey, it might expire soon, or this offer is only available for a certain amount of time, this is an actual marketing strategy called a sense of urgency. Okay, a real sales strategy called urgency, because you want people to take action right here, right now. However, okay, there's two ways to look at this. Number one, it might just be a marketing strategy, or number two, it could be an actual real urgency, right? And those are some examples that I'll show you in just a moment's time, but that is the reality, right? You're going to see wording like this, and sometimes you'll say, yeah, right. Is it really going to expire today? Let's wait it out. And unfortunately, for some people who waited out, the expiration of the offer actually happened and it was gone, right? And then for others, they took action because they were scared of losing it, but then it turned out that was a fake urgency. So with that, it kind of goes both ways. But just so that you know, if you're on the one-time offer page, the urgency is real, because after you go through that page, it will be gone for that particular offer once it's gone. But let me share with you, if now, let's say you want to upgrade your account, and let's say that you're interested in learning more about why it is worth it for you to have an upgraded offer. Well, these plans are special offers that may expire soon. Plans prices are guaranteed until midnight tonight, which means that by the time the timer might hit 0, if there is one, then there is no guarantee that the price is going to be the same. Upgrade now before the plans pricing go up, which they very possibly can. They have before, and they will again. So let's take a look at a real life offer, right? All these different offers are basically different choices of different programs that might be suitable for you. So in this case with Groove, right, they say, hey, if you want to start up, this is what it will entail. Is this for you? If not, check out a better plan below. Here's something else. Or if that's not for you, check this one out. It's pro. It's a little bit of a better plan, right? Or maybe this one is called premium. Or maybe, just maybe, this one is the best. If you do not want limitations, if you don't want only 50,000 contacts, if you don't want to pay a monthly fee, like $166 a month, which by the way, if you get the premium plan, it is one of the best ones that you'll get. It is at $299 a month. Or if you do that into math, you break that out into an annual cost, it will be $3,588. Well, guess what? This will cost you $3,588 a year. And to some people, that's okay, right? But here's an example of an offer. Why invest monthly? And why would you want to limit yourself to certain different things when you can get it for life? That's the offer. To the right person, to the right audience, to the right people who see the value, this would be a no-brainer. Do you agree? This would be a no-brainer, right? And so as marketers and as promoters of Groove, that's the benefit that we have, because you get to use the exact same system that Groove has created and tested multiple times, and you get to be the beneficiary of that. You get to earn the commissions as a result of sharing something for absolutely free, right? Is that nuts? Let us do the promotions for you. Let us do the selling for you. Let the pages make the offer for you. I don't even need to make the offer for you. Mike doesn't even have to say anything, right? This is an automated process where people just go and see this on the page. Tons and tons of people have taken action. You might have been one of them just from watching the video or reading the words on the page, right? That's all it took for you to take action, and it absolutely works. But this is why this is such a no-brainer offer. It's because for the right 1% of the people, and again, that's all that we're after, right? That 1% of the people Why invest every single month 3,588 when all I need to do is invest one time for less than that? 2,997, not 3,588 a year, but 2,997 one time, even less than the annual charge, right? If you can afford it, why wouldn't you want to take action on that? But not only that, own it for life. Everything is unlimited, including your contacts, which normally would cost you thousands just on an email autoresponder alone. If you're going to want even 5,000 or 10,000 contacts here, you get unlimited. Anybody who can afford this and anybody in their right minds and are serious, they would absolutely take this offer, right? They would swoop it up like there's no tomorrow. And they'll also get this for their friends, get this for their family, get this for their loved ones, for their spouse, for their kids, for their siblings, so that they can start their businesses together, right? Anybody in their right mind, that 1%, that's our target market. So that's why we say, hey, I'm sure that the reason why the majority of you who may have a free account and have not yet upgraded is not because you don't see the value. It's because right now you are not able to justify maybe the 2,997 or 4 installments of 997, and it's a temporary problem, right? It's a temporary problem. And if this offer is still available later on, I'm sure you'll take it, right? I'm sure you'll take it, right? And that's why we say groove.cn/consultation. What if there is an opportunity for you to not just get our coaching, our premium mentorship that costs $25,000 or more, maybe even some services that cost $5,000 or $10,000 or more, but also get yourself a lifetime account for potentially zero money down, and just invest along the way and get your results first, right? Groove.cn/consultation. That's where you're going to be able to learn more about that. That's how we, again, differentiate ourselves from everyone else. Here's something else. Did you know that a program called Groove Designer Pro, okay, is basically the equivalent of Canva.com. Yesterday, we talked a little bit about Canva. I think Trader Rob, he came on and talked a little bit about Canva as well. Did you know that Canva is actually a graphic design program where they also have memberships that charge you a monthly fee? Groove Designer Pro is a tool that is equivalent to Canva, except if you go to groovedesignerpro.com, you will actually be able to buy this actual product, invest in it for $497, I believe, at this current in time, in real time, as I'm talking about this to you, okay, for life. It's a lifetime account, so that's a good deal, right? This is a tool that allows you to create amazing graphics and designs for websites, blogs, and sales funnels minutes without any design skills. So it's basically like a Canva that allows you to have all these different graphics and bonuses, right? And videos or whatever else. Speaking of value and speaking of making offers irresistible, this is a real value of $497, because if you go to groovedesignerpro.com, people are buying this. Groove is selling this for $497. But when you decide that you want to upgrade into a lifetime account, this is available for you for absolutely free. This is an example of an offer, of an irresistible offer that pounds on value after value after value of real life bonuses. Gilmars and Groove Designer Pro is much better than Canva.com. I'll have to agree, but maybe I'm just a little bit biased, right? The templates are great. Get it now before Groove reaches its cutoff milestones, says Larry. So yes, absolutely. But I'm not saying this to present the offer to you. I'm saying this to share the offer to you, to show you what it means to create an irresistible offer. Now, I know that many of us have probably upgraded already or whatever else, and you want to know, hey, so I upgraded already. How do I get access to this or get access to some of the things I'll be sharing later? Again, groove.cn/consultation. Make sure that you make the choice, the positive choice, to talk to one of our consultants. because we will then be able to share with you what your next steps are, get to know your individual situation, and be able to assess what makes sense for you as a next step. Now, for those of us who have not yet done this, okay, once again, if you want to work with us and you want to learn more about all the different bonuses that you are going to get, remember the page that we've been sharing with you, not just the one that Karen is sharing right now. Karen is sharing right now, groove.cn/consultation. But remember, groove.cn/resources, where the consultation page is also in existence, right? If you go to groove.cm/resources, you will see this page. And yes, it includes our invitation, very time sensitive, true urgency, because after today, after tomorrow, after the event that happens this weekend, this invitation will be gone. It's not going to be on this page anymore. Okay. So with that, this is the example of true urgency. Right now, you still can, hopefully, whether you're joining us live or on the replay, not too soon after the live, and you still have time to join us live for the special time-sensitive bonus event, make sure that you join us over here. Also, we show you, right? Value after value, Groove coaching after value. And not only that, but if you also want to learn more about how you can contact Groove support for your JV questions, for your affiliate questions, for your customer support questions, technical questions, right? We also show you how you can do that. More Groove training. Join our Groove community if you haven't, right? And of course, if you scroll all the way down, you will also see right here where it says important live coaching special offer. So a great example of real urgency. During our coaching sessions, we say, hey, by the end of today, this offer, which is available when you go to groove.cm/coaching, it's going to be gone, right? It's going to be gone. So make sure that you take action now. So what happens after that? They click on grab your special bonuses. And as you can see, when I click on it, give it a few seconds to load. What you're going to see is that we see it for a split second, the offer, but then it actually now redirects to the consultation page, which means that this is true to life, a real urgency, a real sense of urgency. And so for those of us who missed out on it during the live coaching call, unfortunately, they won't be able to access that again. Okay, until the next time that we might offer it, should we choose to, but it's not going to be the same offer. It's not going to contain the same bonuses. It's not going to have the exact same, maybe even investments. It might just change a little bit. It's not going to be the same. So with Groove and everything that we talk about, make sure that you do take fast action, because once you lose out, it is very possible that you will lose out again. But here's the thing. Because you are here today, I want to show you again. Take it as what you will, either as an example, either as an opportunity, or either as a learning experience, right? Exactly what you might be able to get if you decide that you want to take us up on a similar offer. This is yet another example of how you can differentiate yourself. Because for this particular page, what you will notice is that I personally am distinguishing myself from everyone else because I have created an offer. And for the right people, they'll see this as an irresistible offer for them to take action on it because it's helpful to them and because they're not going to be able to get this anywhere else. So I say, right, to my coaching students, to my coaching clients, to students who attend my classes, or anyone who might have the opportunity, the deal and the offer that stands right here, right now, this is a private consultation special offer, I say. And I am going to give you not just the original package, I will also give you, in addition to that, an exclusive deal that is worth $2,988 in real world value. Not something that's $5,000 or $10,000 or $50,000 or $100,000, like what some people like to say. Oh yeah, I'm gonna give you this, and when you sign up now for $197 or $497, I'll give you this. That's worth $500,000 in value. Yeah, right, right. This is in real world value, and that's why it's conservative, very, very conservative. Things that are being sold online right now at $2,988. Okay, so on top of everything else that you're going to be getting, you will also get this bonus bundle. So take action today to access the ultimate lifetime deal that you won't get anywhere else. Again, the irresistible offer to maximize your own results, maximize your own commissions, and make sure that people understand that they won't get it anywhere else. Now, the good news is that when you are a partner and you're working with me and you're working to promote people to my challenges and you're working to promote people to my coaching sessions and you're promoting our consultations, you don't need to create your own bundle if you don't want to. You don't need to create your own offer or your own bonuses. We make this offer available to your people as well. Is that cool or is that cool? If you think that's cool, type in cool inside of the comments. We're looking out for you guys and gals, okay? So let me explain what it is that you will be offering, what it is that's going to constitute as conversions and sales for you, okay? When you scroll down, and available only for a limited time to those who are available at that point in time. By the way, this is not available right now, just so that you know. It is just an example. And it is something that was live at one point in time, but it's not live right now. It's not available right now because, as you can see, when we click on that link, it redirects back to the consultation page, right? So this is not something that's available right now, but for your learning experience, you can see that number one, for the right people, we even make a very special offer. If you go to the original page of Groove, where you can make your upgrade right now after you skip out on the OTO, right? You will see that it's available at $2,997 and available for 4 installments of $4,997 as well, 4 installments of $997. But we actually have permission for those who are fast action takers to get a very special deal at $2,497. Okay, and this is not something that's available to everyone. So, don't fret if you invested $2,997 or something more or something less, or you got something less. This is for educational purposes only. All right. And if you think that, hey, maybe, just maybe, $2,497 is something that I also want to get as an extra account or for somebody else or something that I want to promote, groove.cn/consultation. Talk to us about it. Okay. Here's the other thing. In addition to the pricing, we highlight first and foremost everything that they will get when they upgrade through us and not anyone else. They get unlimited sites, unlimited pages, unlimited funnels, videos, webinars, membership sites, blogs, contacts, and emails. Ironically, this is the one thing that everybody gets anyway. Okay, so yes, they will get that. But when you scroll down, you will see this are things that is what we call the ultimate bonus bundle that really is not available anywhere else. And this includes premium, high converting money making templates, which if you want to buy it, you can. It will cost you $497. Scroll down. You also get the Groove Designer Pro, the software, which we talked about earlier. And if you want to get this separately, you can. Go to groovedesignerpro.com. You can buy this for $497. Scroll down just a little bit. These are true benefits, right? We talked about this. Double your commissions from 20% to 40%. Make a few sales, and not only have you broken even, you are in profit. But not only that, why make 40% when you can get 50% across 2 tiers? 2 tiers, right? So that's what you get when you upgrade. So that's yet another benefit. But here's what we're talking about, right? Yet another fast movers special bonus. Yet another reason for us to get people to take fast action, because every time that we present something to this, if it's in the group environment, even if it's on a one-on-one environment, for any given day that we've been given permission to give this away, if you go back to the main page, you'll see that the only offer that you'll get as a bonus is the Groove Designer Pro, right? Once upon a time, there was actually another bonus that was available, and this was a training by Mr. Mike Filsaime called the Funnels Masterclass. This is a Funnels Masterclass where if you want to invest in it and you want to buy it and you want to get it separately, you can at the retail investments of $997 USD. So again, real world value. But the thing is, Even now, if you decide that you want to upgrade, it's not available, right? It's not there. So if you do want that, the only way that you're going to be able to get it is on a given day. They will need to be one of the first 3 to take action on our page with our offer, right? So again, something that distinguishes us from everyone else, and this is your opportunity to also say we have a very special offer that's not available to anyone else, and you don't even have to be the person who produces that bonus. We give away that bonus for you. Is that awesome? If you think that's awesome, type in awesome, because this can be a bonus that you also can give away to your people when they upgrade, and we do the promotions for you, okay? But not only that, if you think that this is super cool already, there's more. As they say, but wait, there's more. I'm not sure how many of you actually know, but once upon a time, I also used to be a global speaker. Once upon a time, I also traveled around the world. And the reason why I don't do that right now, obviously for obvious reasons, right now our airports are even barely open. And there are many places that we still can't go. But the thing is, when I travel and when I taught, it was all on topics on things like how you can get started online. It was an elaboration on the strategies that we shared with you yesterday. It was the different business models that we also talked about a couple of days ago. And we also mentioned that I used to work at Google, right? I used to work at Google, and what I did was I helped them to create their algorithm. I was on the back end to help them to create the fundamentals of the system that will never ever change. And that's why they call me the Internet Insider. And that's why they call me the Google Insider as well. It's because I know SEO like the back of my hand. Every time that not only do I actually do something, but when I teach my students, I actually say, you know how when people say with SEO, it's probably impossible to get onto the first page anymore these days because of the competition. It's probably not really realistic to compete against all these people who have been around for years and years and years, and especially if there's like tens of millions of competition. If you're lucky, maybe someday you'll get onto page 1, maybe next month, maybe it'll take you 6 months, maybe it'll take you a year. And if you're lucky, maybe you'll make it onto page 1, number 1, but that's definitely going to be years and years down the line. How many of you have heard that? Let us know inside of the comments. Those are people who don't know what they don't know. Because I know the fundamentals of the system that never change, that's why a lot of people who want to learn SEO, and by the way, do you want to learn SEO? If you want to learn SEO, type in SEO inside of the comments, just so I know, right? If you see the value in SEO, those who also see the value, they want to learn from me because I know the inside of Google, the NDA. Remember that I talked about, I don't remember the first day or the second day of the challenge. The NDA that they made me sign was important because it contains proprietary secrets, IP that Google doesn't want people to know. But the thing is, for me, I know that all those myths are not true. What if I were to tell you that yes, you can get onto the first page of Google. Yes, you can get onto page 1, number 1. Yes, you can compete against millions of people, even if they've been on for years and years and years before you. And even if you're a brand new website, a brand new video, a brand new page, don't have any experience, if you can copy and paste, do you see a pattern in our growth strategies, right? Do you like things to be simplified? If you like things to be simplified, type in simplified inside of the comments. If you can copy and paste, you can get onto page 1, number 1. And you can get onto page 1, number 1, not within months, not within weeks, not even within days. You can get onto page 1, number 1 within minutes. I've had students who didn't know what they were doing, and they copied and pasted their way to page 1, number 1 within seconds. Do you think something like that would be valuable to not just you, but to anyone who might be interested in the Groove platform, or anyone who might be interested in internet marketing, or be interested in everything that we're doing? That's why, again, we differentiate ourselves, and why so many people are highly converting and highly buying, investing in our offer, is because we make it absolutely irresistible. I also, on top of everything else, throw in the Internet Marketing 101 course. that I also have that is worth $997 in value that not only teaches how anyone can start a $1 million business or multiple businesses with Groove, but also 100% free affiliate marketing promotional strategies and Google Insider strategies that will guarantee that you can get onto the first page, even page one, number one, within only a matter of minutes. And this is a course that normally sells for $997 USD, or if it's live in person, $5,000 USD. But just for upgrading for a discounted $2,497, when this offer was available, it's not right now, but when it was, we also made it available as part of an irresistible package as part of the value stack. Do you see real life examples of the value stack? Value after real world value. Type in value if you see that. That's why we can do so well. I'm sure you can imagine why, if you have access to the same things, you can also do so well as well. So the good news is, again, you can be a part of all of this, but that's not all, right? We have the risk reversal, and we say, hey, not only will you never see this offer again once you leave this page, not only will you get unlimited everything, you also get all these different bonuses in real world value, which now is a lot less, actually, right? Your investment for this deal is a lot less than what is available in the bonuses. So the bonuses even are worth more and cost more. This is how you build a true value stack. But again, not only is it amazing, it's also no risk. 30-day money back guarantee. I mean, zero risk whatsoever. Anyone in their right mind, right, would want to take absolute full advantage of this offer. Do you see that? Is this starting to click? Do you see any more light bulbs like we've been seeing the past couple of days? If you're seeing light bulbs on how you can add extra additional value to your people on top of what I have, type in light bulb inside the comments. Type in light bulb inside of the comments. Let me show you, actually, while we're here, one more example. And I know that we are approaching 2 hours already. Crazy, right? But if you got to go, you got to go. But if you're here, you're seeing the value, you want to stick around, type in I'm here and stick with us. Okay, stay with us. There's one more thing that I want to share with you. We are on our 5th and final day, right? I am going to go all out. Is that okay with you? I'm going to go out all out and over deliver one final time before our next event. If that's okay with you, type in over deliver inside of the comments. On any most traditional kind of pages, right? You're going to see, hey, yeah, join my list, and here is an offer for you. I'm going to give you this free ebook. I'm going to give you this free reports. I'm going to give you this free software. I'm going to give you this free something, one thing or another, free membership, free course, free online thing, free newsletter, blah, blah, blah. Free something, right? Times have changed. Not because necessarily the audience is, more advanced. We still have a lot of newbies. So technically speaking, a lot of what worked 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago, the reason why most people say those strategies don't work anymore is because they're talking about not working anymore to that same audience that were around 15, 20 years ago. But things that worked when they were new to those people 15 to 20 years ago, they would still work today to those who are coming online for the very first time or don't have too much experience. 15 to 20 years from now, it won't work for them anymore. Again, right? So it's all a matter of understanding your audience. But the reason why I say that not everything is going to be the same and why things have changed is because as marketers, we also need to evolve. As marketers, we need to be better than the person that we were yesterday. And it's not just about marketing. It's not just about being business. It's about being a person, right? Being a better person, being smarter in your strategies, being more clued in, as they say, with what it is that you need to do, becoming better, just having a much better offer in general. So I want to show you an example of what I'm doing on my website. If you go to my website, simonleon.com, right, you will notice that recently we had a makeover, and probably, I don't know, a month or two ago, it looked completely different. And it was just more like a regular corporate website, no real call to action, but we did give away one or two things for free, or we said, contact me, whatever else. It was one of those sites, right? And what I realized is that as our brand started to grow, people wanted more things. Our target markets, our audience are saying, hey, how can I get a consultation with you? Or how can I get access to this course? Or how can I learn more about how to work with you, or get you and one of your coaches to mentor me, or get one of your consultants to get us, a service provider to build our websites for me, because I don't know. There's so many people in Groove, so many people on Facebook, so many people in other groups who claim to be experts, but you know what? I don't know. They're not Groove approved, right? I don't know if they can really do what they say. How can I learn more about working from you? So instead of just saying, hey, come to my website and I'll show you how you can get this free ebook, or come to my website and I'll give you this free registration of a webinar, right? Just the same on what we talked about, you're not just giving away one thing anymore. Even if it's free, write this down. Even if it's free, you want to make an offer. You want to provide value. You want to give away a package, even if it's free. Almost nobody else is doing that. So if you want a surefire way to distinguish yourself from everyone else, this will be it. Not just on your paid offers, not just on things that you're selling, not just on things that you want to add more value in because you're already making money, or you're already charging somebody or selling something for $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $5,000. You are over delivering above and beyond, even if it's free. So if you come to my site, right, you will see that, yes, it is a branded website. And I'll say, yeah, these are the things that we do. How can we help you to take your business to the next level? Well, we can give you live events, training, no problem. Yes, we do that for free. We also have consultation, which, yeah, no problem. We also do that for free, as well as mentorship, such as, personal, group, or live class environment, such as this one, which I'm sure you realize by now is also for free, right? So we're not just offering one thing. We're not just offering two things. In fact, we're not just even offering three things. Build your page, okay, through knowing how to provide more value to people. Build your page through education. Build your page, building your own credibility, your authority. I don't know how many of you know who Mark Victor Hansen or Robert G. Allen are. They are the best-selling authors of multiple books, wealth gurus, people who have been around for decades and decades and decades, people who are obviously multi-millionaires, and they do amazing things. Guess what? They are my close personal friends. And they accepted me as their mentor. And they gave me testimonials, and they said great stuff about me, on stage. Do you think that I would want to milk the heck out of that? Of course, right? So these are actual things that they said, and I feature them as testimonials on my website. Yes, there's a whole bunch more, which I haven't had the chance to build out yet, but that's not the point, right? The point is we want to provide value. But in order for you to provide value, people need to know you, like you, and trust you. Write that down. Know, like, and trust. If they don't know you, they don't like you, they don't trust you, especially if you don't have a chance to talk to them online, live in a class like this, there's no way they're going to be able to get to know you or like you or trust you, right? So have videos that give them content. This one is my Internet Insider story, right? Told by the top entrepreneurs and marketers and leaders in the world. This video does not include me at all. It shows snippets of people who are introducing me and saying things about me, the top leaders and the top gurus and the top influencers in the world, in the world of business, right? They are talking about me. And by the way, this also includes Mark Victor Hansen and Robert G. Allen, Mike Full-Center, Donna Fox is in there. So are many of the other well-known gurus that are here today as well. Okay, so this is my video. And this is what people see to learn more about me. They want to learn more about how I can motivate them. They check out my award-winning keynote speaking 1-minute promo video so that they can get inspired as well. Scroll down more. There's some additional contents that they can see my signature programs. But first things first, right? Everything that we want to do is we want to make sure that we're providing them with value. So it's not just an ebook. It's not just a consultation. It's not just a membership. It's not a 2-day course. It's so much more, right? Check this out. 8-in-1 free mentorship bonus. Even if it's free, we're over delivering. Even if it's free, this is more value than what some people are even charging thousands upon thousands for, but it's because we really do want to help. We care, right? You need to care. You need to be passionate to be able to over deliver in this capacity. So that's your benefit. That's your benefit, because it's not just I care so that I can make sales, is that we care so that you can bring people to a caring community. Remember, we're all doing this together. We're in this together, and not in the COVID way, right? We're doing this together. We're building the relationships, building the community. We're building the value together. And when you just do your own part and just giving away something for free, that's it, right? Sharing is caring. You are actually involved. You're making money at the same time. So if you want to see, right, basically a breakdown of everything that we give away, this is the thank you page. Congratulations, you are confirmed. All these different things. We give them the ebook, 10 online businesses that you can start today for free. We also have bonus number 2, a free video e-course. When they register, right, they enter in their name, their email address. We actually send them via email a free video e-course that they receive in their inbox every few days that shares with them different business models that they can start today for free. Do you think that there is value in this? If you think so, type in yes inside of the comments. But that's just one of 8 things that we give them, because in addition, we also give them free access to Groove Asia, right? We also give them a free educational platform membership that they can join. We also give them crazy, okay? This is crazy. A free affiliate marketing e-course, not just any regular course, not just something that goes by in 1 hour or 2 hours. This is an actual 2-day program. An actual 2-day program that we did live in real time. I believe it was over Zoom or live stream. I don't remember, but it's a real course on how they can leverage free marketing strategies to promote anything that they want. Okay. And so with that, this is another free course, right? A crazy free full affiliate marketing insider secrets program, 2 days long. We also give them exclusive community invitations, whether it's on the Groove Asia side or in our expansion projects. And for ultimate bonus number 8, we also, on top of everything else, give them a free consultation session, or a free mentorship session to help you to get started or to take your business to the next level. Okay, so do you see the value in this? If you see that, type in value inside of the comments, and that is exactly the kind of value that you need to bring as well. How are we differentiating ourselves from everyone else? We provide value. We over deliver in value, and that's what you need to be doing as well. Now, at this point in time, how many of you are seeing the value in giving value? Seeing value in giving value. Type in the word I inside the comments. Type in the word I inside the comments. And if you could, how many of you would like to provide additional value over anyone else? If, let's say, you want to promote Groove Carts, if you want to promote Groove.cm, if you want to promote our consultation, if you want to promote everything else that you might be able to have, the webinars, the ebooks, the memberships, the 5-day challenges, how many of you want your own bonuses on top of that? If you do, type in me inside of the comments. Type in me inside of the comments. Is it okay? Is it okay with you if I give you one more surprise bonus? If that's okay with you, type in bonus inside the comments. Type in bonus inside the comments. Because on my page, right, you will see that I have this ebook that says 10 online businesses that you can start today for free. This is the ebook. I'll just show it to you right here, right now. This is the ebook. Okay, it's about 34 pages long. It's got a ton of contents. I wrote it myself. It teaches people how they can start an affiliate marketing business, how they can start an e-commerce business, information products, software products, become a content creator, how to do live events, how to do traditional local businesses, lead generation business, agency services, mentorship and coaching, and a lot more. Number one, do you think that this ebook would be valuable to you? That's my question number one. Number two, do you think that this ebook would be valuable to your people? To your people. And number three, do you think that it would be valuable to you if I give you the legal distribution rights to this actual ebook so that you can actually give it away as a bonus? Give it away as a bonus so that you can also share with people different ways that they can get started as an affiliate marketer, different ways that they can get started as an e-commerce marketer, how you can get started with your own information products, your software products, and so much more. How many of you would want to be able to give away legally this ebook to your people as a way to, let's say, generate leads, to get them to sign up for a free Groove account, to sign up for a free webinar? If you want this, type in want inside of the comments. Type in want inside the comments. Because when you go back to our page, the Knowledge Cube CO is saying, wow. Go back to groove.cm/resources. Over delivered again, says Wally, as well as Michelle. George also says want. Larry also says want. Gilmar and Rosalina also say want. Go back to groove.cm/resources, because I don't know how many of you actually saw this, but this has actually been here the entire time. When you scroll all the way down, actually not the entire time, but the entire time today, all right, what you will see right underneath this important live coaching special offer that we shared with you moments ago, you'll see right over here, limited time only, free special reports with distribution rights. And Charles was like, what? Want? What? Yes, I want, says Brian and Fazba. Limited time only, free special report right over here with distribution rights. And by the way, if you're in line and you're in the queue of being one of our proteges and on our protege team, this is yet another benefit, right? Because I don't know if you noticed or not, but inside of the actual ebook itself, we actually feature a lot of our proteges, a lot of our leaders, a lot of our people. So it's a great way for you to get additional exposure as well. So going back to the actual resource, this is real life urgency here, okay? It's not going to be available definitely next year. It's definitely not going to be available next month. In fact, I don't even know if this will be available next week. While it is available, and while you see this page over here and where it says limited time only, free special report with distribution rights, you're going to want to make sure that you click on this and download it. For the first time and maybe the last time, access exclusive special report with time-sensitive distribution rights that you can give away for free. And when you click on download free special report, you will be taken to a page which right now is still up. It might not be for too much longer, but hopefully if you join us live in real time or not too long after the replay, click right over here on where it says free special report, 10 online businesses that you can start today for free. And in parentheses, you will see distribution rights. And what is the difference between this one, okay, this one, and the one with the distribution rights? This is the one that you will be getting. The cover page looks exactly the same, but once you go to the second page, you will see that legally, okay, we give you permission to give this away for free. Now let's read this together very carefully, okay? Free distribution rights. Congratulations, you now have the distribution rights to this free report. By owning the distribution rights, you now have the complete permission to give away this free report to your network, your customers, and your prospects. This report can be given away. That's the keyword, okay? Given away as a free bonus, as an incentive for users to purchase your products, to sign up for your services, to grow your mailing list, to register for your webinars, develop trust, build credibility, and more. The choice is yours, provided that you do not, and I repeat, you do not try and sell the report, and you agree not to modify the content in any way, shape, or form. Okay, in other words, you must share this report as is. If you agree with that, type in agree inside of the comments. Type in agree inside the comments. For questions and inquiries, click right here to join our website or to ask us inside of the questions or whatever else. But for all intents and purposes, that's it, right? Everything else is the same. You now can share this with the exact same value as everyone else. You don't have to write it. You don't have to get anyone as a ghostwriter. You don't have to hire anyone. You don't have to do any of that. And now this can be a bonus that you can give to other people for signing up for your webinar for free, for upgrading their Groove accounts at $2,997 or $2,497 or $3,497 or $3,997, whatever the investment might be. But for your bonus and for me only, you get to have this actual free report. And another reason why we don't want to leave this on for so long is because we don't want hundreds or thousands of people having distribution rights to this actual report. We want it to be exclusive to you. Is that okay with you? If that's okay with you, type in exclusive inside the comments. Type in exclusive inside the comments, okay? Because we're gonna take this down in the plan for the next few days, and unfortunately, anyone else who watches this after that, the time has expired, all right? And if we are to give you yet another bonus, it's gonna be something different because we want to make sure that this is something that would be able to help you. All right, so how was that? Was that okay? Right? Was that valuable to you? Is this all right? As you can see, we have accidentally, with our bad habit, gosh darn it, over-delivered yet again. We are now over the 2-hour mark, and it's not going to please everyone. Some people will complain that it's too long, but it is what it is, right? We're just going to be able to do that. And once again, that 1% is all that we're after. How many of you found value in the last 5 days? And how many of you are ready for what's next? To take action on it, to implement what's been challenged to you, to take us up on the challenge, to be our next success story. If you're going to take us up on the challenge, type in challenge inside of the comments. Type in challenge of the comments. But I know, as much as we can share with you, as much as we can give you in terms of bonuses, in terms of training content, in terms of step-by-step, things that we can show you, we can inspire you, we can tell you stories, there is a limit to what can be absorbed, and there will be a limit. There's always going to be a limit on what you can actually physically do for yourself if you feel like there's a limitation on your time, on your knowledge, and everything else. So my question to you, based on the last 5 days, based on the free report that you now have, based on the new knowledge of the value stack and why you should give things away and distinguish yourself from everyone else and differentiate from your competition, my question to you is, what is your plan? What is your plan to execute it? The free reports, your Groove accounts, how would you use them? What do you need to get to the next level? Do you need personal membership to walk you through, personal mentorship to show you step by step, a membership into our community to learn more about how we can take additional classes, additional courses, or additional training? What is it that you need? Or do you need, hey, I'm trying to figure this out, but I'm more overview and I want to know how I can get Groove approved personnels. professionals to build everything out for me so that I can focus on my business and not in my business. And what if I were to tell you that for everything that you might want on a package, an offer, a value stack on what Groove is planning to launch for $10,000, $15,000, $25,000 as a very reasonable package, as a very reasonable offer that they want to provide to you? What if I were to tell you that for being right here on this challenge, once again, there may even be a possible way for you to get pre-qualified? And I'm talking about 0%, 0% in credit lines, 0% in investment, 0% and start now with zero down, with no negative impact, by the way, on your credit score. But this is just us working with you on making sure that you actually have the right tools and resources that you need, and worry about the investment later. Make money first. How many, again, of you would be interested, if money were no issue, interested in having a mentor, in having a service provider, a professional working with you, holding you by the hand towards your success? Interested? And that's you. Type in me inside of the comments. Once again, and one last time, we're going to invite you to go to groove.cn/resources, because that's where we're going to see all of our bonuses, which will continue to be updated. Okay, which will continue to be updated. But the one thing that you're going to want to do right now is to go to where it says groove.cn/consultation. Once you are here, okay, at groove.cn/resources, scroll down, you will see where it says request a private consultation. This is where you're going to want to go. So while this is the end of the first 5-day challenge, as we said earlier, it is only the beginning. It is only the beginning, because there is opportunity for you to continue additional challenges, continue taking action, continue working on your business with or without us. But again, if you want to do this fast, sure, go at it alone, to as far as you can go. But if you want to go far and exceed that, that's where we go as a team. That's where we go on this together. So if you're ready to be that action taker, groove.cn/consultation, your last, 5th, and final challenge. Type this into the comments, because this is the next reasonable, logical step. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to book your consultation. Talk to us. Let us know how we can help you. Which means that your challenge, type this into the comments. I will book my consultation. Fill in the blank. I will book my consultation now. I will book my consultation today. I will book my consultation before the weekend is over. I will book my consultation this month. I will book my consultation this year. And if you want to be a straggler, I will book my consultation next year, even though next year is just about 5 or 6 weeks away. Crazy. 2023 is just it's just coming up, right? It's just around the corner. So with that, that is pretty much all of the 5 days of the challenge that we have for you. Give yourselves a huge round of applause for completing the 5-day challenge. But as always, we want to over-deliver. Yet again, if this is all the time that you have right now, because it's 2 a.m., 1 a.m., 12 midnight for you, and you really, really need to go, that's fine. But if you really want to get the most maximum value, I want to bring back some of our mentors, one of whom is going to be sharing with us for the very first time. But at the very same time, it is crucial that you understand that we're not just a platform, we're not just a software, we're not just a tool, we are a community. Write that down. We are a community. And because we're a community, it is important that you get to know our community members. You get to know our community leaders, mentors, coaches, trainers, because that's what they are. All right. And so in the last several minutes before we call it a day, call it a challenge, call it a night for some of you, right? We want to bring back, once again, some of our coaches, some of our leaders, so that they can share more with you about what it is that they're doing. I know that it's 1 a.m. for our very first guest, but she's always energetic. She's always here. She's always pumped up. And that's because she is excited about the community. She's excited about the opportunities. And so let's go ahead all the way from Atlanta, Georgia. Let's go ahead and welcome back Miss Karen Allen and give her a huge round of applause. What's up, Karen? Good to see you. Thank you for staying up with us. What are some final words of sharing of wisdom that you would like to bestow upon our Groove community on our 5th and final day of the Groove Challenge?
I just want to say community is important. Very, very, very important. Especially when you're trying to get something done and you are brand new and you just trying to put everything together. It's good to have someone that you can Facebook message or a Zoom call with and just be like, what am I doing? Or can you check this out? Or what's my next step? So community is very important. And that's what I find here in the Groove community because everyone is starting from a lot of people, not everyone, but a lot of people starting from the beginning or they're switching careers and they don't know anything about digital marketing online, all the different ways you can make money online. It can be very confusing when you just go to YouTube or just trying to Google how to make money online. It's so many things like you had in your book, so many ways that you can make money online. And when you're trying to do it yourself, it can be very confusing. But when you have community behind you and you have the different methods of where you can make money online, and once you make a decision on which one you're going to go with, and then that's the one, start with one, master it, and then shoot up to the stars, and then come back and go back and do another one, and you become the real master. So this has been a wonderful journey for me. It has provided a lot of clarity for me, and I'm just not so confused and frustrated. So I really appreciate you, Simon, and everybody else, especially with the two that are coming up behind me, because they have been holding my hands through the whole process, and I really appreciate it. So thank you so much, and back to you.
That is awesome. Thank you very much, Karen. And that's a great point. I mean, just because you're a leader and you're a mentor, it doesn't mean that you stop learning. It doesn't mean that you know everything, right? I mean, for me, I've been making money ever since 1997, over 20 plus years, and I still continue to learn new stuff every single day, even from fellow mentors and fellow leaders and fellow people in the community. So education and self-education, it's an ongoing process. So yes, absolutely. And speaking of ongoing process and learning, Karen talked about how other mentors are also helping her along the way. One of definitely our leaders, we heard from him yesterday, inspired us with his story. But of course, the last day is not the last day without bringing him back on again. The COO of many of our companies and brands, the CBDO, Business Development Officer, for our Groove Expansion Project as well, all the way from Japan. Let's welcome back George Nagatsuka. Konnichiwa, George-san. Great to see you again.
Hello, Simon. Thank you again. And, once again, this is has been fantastic 5 days for the 5-day challenge. One of the key takeaways for me for today was actually when we started off talking about community and the benefits of being part and an active member of the community. So when you're all in, trying to have your online business, it could be like we discussed throughout the week, affiliate marketing, promoting Groove, e-commerce entrepreneur, or you can even be a coach, teaching others about what you're good at, or even promoting other product and services. It may be great to have this sense of freedom, but for me, in my case, I was very quickly in a position where I realized that there was just so many things, moving parts, right, to all of this, and so many things to do and to learn. And during this 5-day challenge, we have showed you how to use the different tools and banners and even the copy that are available, the other tools, and even how to simply just copy and paste the information and be able to promote the Groove platform. But the question sometimes comes up, what else is there? What if I want to do more? And what I mean by that is, for example, if you want to create your own images or your videos or copywriting or implementing other marketing strategies, doing everything on your own can be very overwhelming. And so my question is, why reinvent the wheel when you have the community in front of you that can help you and support you? And that is why, in order to receive help, you have to first be in a mindset to be coachable, be humble, and seek the help from the community. One of the things that I first did when I joined the Groove community was I found mentors on the areas that I felt I needed help and support with. And that's really the benefit of tapping into the community, because the community is just that, very supportive and willing to help. There are members in the community who have lots of experience as digital marketers and have a wealth of information and knowledge to share. So if you are starting out and feeling overwhelmed, my advice is don't do this alone. Find a mentor. And as Simon has been mentioning all throughout today's session, reach out and talk to one of our consultants. You can go to groove.cm/consultation. And by doing this, I am hands down sure that you will save yourself a lot of time and potentially fast forward your progress. And, you're going to have a better experience. So in closing, tap into the community, stay focused, and I'll see you at the next Groove coaching session or at the next Groove event, and have a fantastic adventure as a Groovester. So back to you, Simon.
Thank you very much, Mr. George. Yes, absolutely. An amazing adventure here in the Groove community, in the Groove family. I'm sure if you're here, you know all about that, right? You know that we care, and you know that there's a lot that not only we can contribute, but if you want to contribute, you can do the same. It is pretty much an open door in terms of opportunities and so many more where that came from. One last person that we want to introduce to you is somebody who's going to be popping in for the very first time as part of the Groove 5-day challenge. He's usually very, very busy. He's usually behind the scenes, if at all, because there's so many things that he is a part of. But make no mistake, he is a leader. He is an action taker. And he's somebody that you definitely want to know in this community, simply because a lot of things are in existence. The projects, the technical aspects, the websites that you see, some of the pages that we go through in our Groove expansion projects and beyond that, it's all possible because this guy is working hard doing that. More recently, he's been also focusing on, sharing his value and making sure that other people are being a part of a bigger part of the community as much as possible. And so with that, there's a lot of appreciation and there's a lot of gratitude that we have inside this community, especially to our leaders who are here. And just so that we've been sharing with you people who might be in Japan or in USA and people who are like all around the world. We heard from Michael, who's in France. This gentleman is down under in Australia. So this goes to show, once again, we are a tremendously global, worldwide, international community, and we definitely want to grow that to as big as possible. So this gentleman, you're definitely going to want to hear from him. Take out your notepad. He always has something really, really cool to share. Let's give a big round of applause to Mr. Nicholas McIntosh, who is the CTO, by the way, the Chief Technical Officer of many of our companies as well. So Mr. Nicholas, I know you're a busy guy. Thank you for joining us.
Mate, great to be here. As long as you can hear me, it's been crazy busy. I've got the kids at home, working from the home office, trying to do 20 things at once, as we always do. But that's the joy of being able to run your own business, right? That's the dream. The dream is to run your own business. But let me tell you something about building a business online. I've been doing this like Simon for over 30 years. And do you know how much I've done on my own? Zero. In every instance, any success that I've ever had has become a success because I'm working with others. I'm learning from others. And even after 30 years, I continue to invest in mentors. I invested in Simon. I've invested time with George and Karen. And I continue to do that with other mentors in our group. Now, why? Well, because as George mentioned before, when you embark on this process, right, there's so much to learn, and you can only implement so much in a certain time frame. And although you can get a lot of information from us, you know what's going to happen? In a week's time, maybe even by tomorrow, if you haven't taken action on that information, where does it go? Boom, it's gone. And then you go, oh my God, oh my God. Where is that information? And you start looking through hundreds of videos and you're scrolling. You know what? Do yourself a favor. Just get a mentor, because these are the people that have been there before you. They know where the resources are. They know how things work, and you're not paying for the information, right? I want you to understand this, because as we've just mentioned, you can go on YouTube or Google and find out any information you want. Anything for free. That's not what you're paying for when you're investing in a mentor. What you're paying for is for them to help you craft a system that will work and cut the time down from years or months to days, and in some cases, even hours, right? Because they can help you define the bigger picture. And we say this all the time. Why is the Groove platform so great? Well, because there's multiple applications. Why are there multiple applications? Because you need every one of those applications to have a successful online business. And the thing about that is that if you have no background knowledge in any of these programs, any of them, and you pick just one, guess what? Do you know how long it's going to take you to get your head around every little thing that's in that program? Sure, you can go into Groove Pages and click a few buttons and make a page. Not a problem. We can help you do that. You can do that in 10 minutes. We've got plenty of training on that. But if you want to customize it, if you want to stand out from the crowd, if you want to add in bonuses like Simon's been talking about, so that when they fill out their email, they don't just go to your email list, but they send a membership and they send a bonus in their email, and it's all happening, and they get videos, and it's like, yeah, go. See, that's what excites people. That's what keeps them coming back, is knowing that they're attached to a group of people who are dedicated to help them. And I can say this with all honesty, right? With all honesty, this community is the only community out there that can guarantee you success if you take action. And you have to take action. Okay, we can give you all the knowledge in the world. See all these books behind me? You know, all these terrible law books and all this other stuff that I've done, right? A lot of knowledge there. How much of it do I use daily? When you went to school, do you remember being taught certain experiments in your science class, or trigonometry, or, oh my God, trigonometry, right? Unless you're a maths whiz, right? None of that stuff matters. Why does it not matter? Because you are not using it daily. If you want to get good at something, you have to apply it daily. Now let's go back to Groove. How many apps? And as we've mentioned, there's a whole suite of more coming. So if you even haven't started yet, what are you waiting for? Get a mentor and speed the process up, right? Get someone who knows how to sit down with you and go, okay, what type of business are you looking at? Where do you want to go in 5 years? What's the big picture plan? What do you want to develop? Do you have the capacity to develop a product or service? If so, what is it? How do you map that out? How do I integrate that with sales funnels and blogs? How do I keep my marketing going? How do I get more people into my funnel? What is a funnel? Because there's a lot of information out there about funnels, but 99.9% of it is just, right? You're going to get real information from here because it's in our interest. It's in our interest to help you win. Why? Because the more wins you have, the bigger the community gets, the more wins the community get. It makes us as a team of people unstoppable, right? Think about this. How unstoppable? When did Groove start? Right in the middle of a pandemic. And has it stopped us? No, it's just made us grow, right? That's what you've got your hands on. Don't let it go. Don't let indecision and doubt and lack of money, all these things, we can help you overcome all of those things. But it's up to you. You've got to take action. Take action. Reach out to these guys on the screen, right? Or any of our other mentors. If you have to, reach out to me. I'll see what I can do, right? Because I'm pretty busy. But generally, the team will tell you, I'll get back to people as quickly as I can. But reach out. Put your hand up. I'm ready. Let's do it. Do it today. Do it tomorrow. Do it yesterday because I'm back to the future, right? Simon's laughing because it was one of our original promos, right? If you were around in the early days, it's back to the future, right? Well, that's where we're heading. Come along for the joy. Come along for the ride. Have some fun along the way and get to learn what's really, truly, truly going to change your life because it's really not the software, right? It's not the business models. It's the people. The people will change your life. Right? That's it from me. Back to you, Simon.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Nicholas. And so if you found value in what Nicholas has just shared, or George or Karen, give them a huge thank you inside the comments. But before we do let you go, I do want to make sure that people do have a way to connect with you. Nicholas, Karen, and George, what is the best way to do that?
Ladies first, Karen.
I am at facebook.com/I'm, that's I am Karen Allen.
Great. Maybe you can also type that into the comments
Yeah.
as well. Yep, that would be awesome. George? George, are you with us? He looks frozen. George?
I had some connectivity issues. Can you hear me?
Yes, we're good now.
Yeah. So you can contact me on Facebook and I will type in my address in the comment box on the YouTube channel.
Sounds good. Mr. Nicholas?
Mate, mine's easy. Just go to any of our social media sites, right? You'll find posts in there from me. Leave me a comment. I'll get back to you. Or you can go to my little website. If you don't know what it is, do a bit of searching. You'll find it. I don't like dropping all of my details, right? Because I get swamped. But yeah, that's the best way. Just go to our communities. Look for me in the community. Send me a message.
Sounds awesome. So yes, that would be it then. This is the last and final day of our first 5-day challenge. But as you know, the plan is to have more. And we definitely want to make sure that this is something that's going to be helpful to you as time goes on. Remember, if you haven't already, take full advantage of everything, including the bonuses, including the consultation, including the upcoming training, the free reports that you will have distribution rights to. Everything you will find at groove.cm/resources. But more importantly, have you booked your consultation? Remember, that is your challenge, your 5th and final challenge is to book your consultation. I've booked my consultation. Type that into the comments because we gave you a little bit of time, right? I will book my consultation today. I'll book my consultation now. Now is no longer now anymore. Now is the new now, okay? If you've done it, if you have taken action, if you're ready for the next step because you are an action taker, because you're aggressive, because you want to make this your now, type in, I've booked my consultation. And for those of us who are here, we will spend the next few minutes to make sure that we get one of your slots booked, okay? But only to those of you who are in real time live typing that in so that we can see your name, we can see everything that you need in order for you to take your business to that next level. But it all starts with you, okay? Groove.cm/resources. So with that, that is pretty much all that we have for this round. How was it for you? Let us know inside the comments. Even though this is the end of the 5 days, as we know, this is just the beginning. Keep the communication going, okay? Continue to chat inside the comments. Join us for future events, future training, future challenges. We want to not only see you in the next one, but we also want to see you as part of a case study, success story. Maybe we'll even feature you on the screen as well so that you can be an inspiration to the rest of the community. Are you committed to doing that? If you are, type in a big fat yes inside of the comments. So on behalf of the entire Groove community and myself, we do want to thank you, appreciate you, grateful for your time, especially over the next 5 days. But now that the 5 days are over, keep in mind the most important thing is that you take action right now. Let us know if you have any questions. And as always, we shall see you on the inside. All right. So cheers, folks. Make it a great one. For those of you who will be joining us for future coaching sessions or live events, we'll see you again very, very soon. And make sure that you absolutely take action. Cheers, folks. We'll see you next time.